communication should start with sincerity. When I walked in the store today, I sincerely wanted to give you the best. You know? And it starts with your own self-image. What if I had a self-image that came in here and said, you know, I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist. I've never worked in the medical field. These people aren't going to like me. What are they going to do? I'm going to challenge these people. They're not going to like me. What if it doesn't work? You know, what's going on? There's cameras watching. What if this doesn't work out? What will I do? I would have walked through that door today. I said, hi, I'm Darin Green. How are you? But no, I came here thinking, hey, they're going to love me. And you do. You do. You have to really, 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 really want to. Now notice I said 4 reallys. Have you ever noticed that as human beings, that we've always get what we really, 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 really want? It's impossible not to. Einstein was adamant at that. It's impossible for the human being not to get what they really, 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 really want. So my question to you is, how many of you really, 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 really want more energy, vitality? How many of you really, 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 really want to be successful in customer care and customer service in a diverse, very competitive marketplace? How many of you really, 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 really want to laugh more, enjoy more, want more confidence? Because whatever that is, and it's yours, it's not mine, I don't need to know it, it's none of my business, but whatever it is that you want to improve, it's going to take a really, 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 really want. You know how I discovered this? I was in a studio apartment in my early 20s, broke, almost 300 pounds, sitting on a futon, couldn't go to sleep because there was a red neon light outside the alley that said a chicken dinner for $2.99. And I was sitting on this cot thinking, you know, if I had another $1, I could get some chicken. You know? And I thought to myself, how did you get here? In a country with massive opportunity, good-looking guy like yourself, how did you get in this predicament where you're on your knees, your health is gone, you're broke, and you're about ready to give up? How did you get there? So the next day I just looked at the constitution of who I am. I went deep down into the marrow of my existence. And here's what I found out. I found out that I really, 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 really liked honey buns. I did. Loved them. Life carries all things away, yet we as human beings crave stability. We cling to the familiar. We hate the new. Now, this inability to flow with change, is it biological? Is it innate? Or does it stem from our conditioning, our programming? You see, I believe in the latter. I believe in what the great Einstein said, that change is very normal. What is abnormal is the way that we deal with change, the way that we use our imaginations about what may happen in the new. We hate the new. Now, this can leave you in limbo. This can leave a leader without a perception or focus or a vision to really who you want to be in your leadership. How do you want to lead? How do you want to follow? Self-awareness is paramount when it comes to leadership. And I believe that self-awareness is also paramount with befriending the unknown and dealing with unknown waters. The search for security is the very beginning of insecurity. This has been a painful lesson in my life. As the Zen master says, those who will be constant in happiness must constantly change. Whatever it is, whatever aspect of my job, if I look at it, has a pain, I've just created the experience before the experience. If I look at change in the unknown as being a horrific event, you know, and we start to use the imagination about what could happen, what might happen, and then you realize you don't have any control over it. So why not control what you have control over, called our thoughts? The question that we would ask in doing so is, how do I want to feel during the change? You got to be open for growth. How can you improve your life in any area, from sales to productivity to personally to professionally, if you can't deal with change, if you can't initiate change, if you can't accept change? The inability to deal with change has caused more lost opportunity, more death and disease, more self-destruction, more fear and problems than anything else in the human experience. This little thing called change. As Helen Keller said, life is either a daring adventure or nothing at all. You're either in or you're out. And you got to stay here till you go. Circumstances and conditions don't make us. They reveal us. And if I had this podium on my foot, my nerves would go through my body and tell me, Darin, remove this podium off of your foot. When I am stressed out, when I am out of energy, when I think that my mission in life is over, there is something wrong internally with my psychology, with my philosophy towards life. That's what shifted my life. I was down like this. I was a beaten man. And I worked with communities that were beaten too. And I was beaten too, and we just beat each other. Due to the fact of not understanding that if you keep thinking the same old thoughts, you keep getting what you've always got. So in reshaping leadership, I believe that it's reshaping ourselves first. I was just appalled that I had problems. I thought I was getting paid just for the sport of it. Hey, I'm here. What are you doing? Giving me something to do? Have you lost your mind? I'm here. What's the problem? I got a problem, of course. That's why you get a check. We're all problem solvers, professional problem solvers. You need to say that to yourself 10 times a day. I'm a professional problem solver. I love problems. I eat them up. No, I don't want any problems. Hello? Hello? If you don't have a problem right now, give it time. Give it time. It's on its way. Nice, big, juicy one. Personal, professional problem. It's coming. Guarantee. This doesn't work. No, it's not, Darin. No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's coming. But the world shouldn't be that way. But it is. What would it be like to be fearless? To be fully engaged in your life? How does that look? How does that resonate? What does that look like in the workforce? How does your customer service look when you're fully engaged, when you're alive? Wow. Imagine if everybody that you interacted with in your organization here at Kaiser Permanente was fully alive, motivated, happy, healthy, controlling their moods, responsible for their energies. Wow! You can't almost envision it. Because that's the world that we live in. You're all on the same team.
As you can see, Darin Green's ability to engage and empower his audience speaks for itself. What makes Darin Green's program so effective is how he customizes his programs to meet your organization's objectives, so his programs fit your audience like a glove. Darin Green is much more than a motivational keynote speaker. He is a highly skilled performance strategist who helps individuals, teams, and organizations perform at their best. Darin will dramatically help make your event, training, or meeting a success. Here's what some of Darin's past clients had to say. Darin has such amazing passion and sincerity. You can feel his message from head to toe. Our dealers loved him. That was Carol Judkins, HDU manager, Holly Davidson. Darin Green is one of those rare speakers who makes you think and take action. We feel like we got a real blueprint for success. Cindy Stanfill, HR manager, Hewlett Packard. Our commanding officers are still buzzing from your presentation. Without exception, you were right on target. 2 thumbs up. From Admiral B.E. McGann, U.S. Navy. To book Darin Green, please click on the Book Darin link. And please be sure to let us know who introduced you to DarinGreen.com or contact the agent or person that referred you to our site.